What's going on, everybody? So as you can see, I got our tack mounted up. It only took me 1.5 years to get it re-screwed down. It still ain't very solid. It's better than it was. It won't be flopping around and flying all over the place. It's just screwed into this dash pad, and it's an aftermarket dash pad, real crappy flimsy one. So that's about as good as it's gonna get, unless I was to put a plate or something up in there on the bottom of it, and that way I could secure it real tight or mount it somewhere else. But I like it right there, so we're gonna leave it right there. I think it'll be all right for now. But what I'm gonna do today is clean this rig out like I meant to do a couple months ago, whenever I was gonna try to take it to cruising the coast, which didn't happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go through all this junk, separate the metal from the garbage, and find something to do with it. Get her cleaned out real good, clean the inside of it out, all stuff out, and then might cruise it to the store and put some gas in it. Still got these old junk tires on here, you know, so if we do go to the store, that'll mean burnouts. I think what I'm gonna do is pull that truck up over there and back this one up to it and throw all the trash in the back of it, and then throw all the metal somewhere else. Also, I need to find a temp gauge to put in this thing too, because this one's not working. I don't think she's gonna run hot, but it's always good to know your temperatures, that's for sure. Brought vice grips out here. I forgot I put battery terminals on this thing. I'm up. Still need a good carburetor, as you can tell. Hopefully this one can make it to the store and back without giving us too much trouble though. And for anybody wondering and ain't seen any of the other videos, this is my 85 C10. Got a stock 350 short block with ZZ4 heads, cam, and roller rockers on it. Man, this is a bunch of junk. And that bed over there is already half full of things, so this is what happens when stuff sits. It becomes a garbage bin. Might find some goodies, some parts, tools, stuff I've been looking for a couple of years. No telling what I'll find. I already got a winner. I ain't even got started hardly. Whole quart of oil. Probably about 10 years old. Oh, look at that. Another winner. About 3/4 a quart. Power steering fluid. We're getting there. Not much left. Alright, we got her all cleaned out for the most part. Still need to sweep all this out. Found a few goodies. Some wrenches here. Half a can of liquid wrench. Wire brush. This dingle ball home, but it's about wore out. Gallon of water. Power steering fluid, oil. Piece of strap. And a long funnel. Oh, and a shovel and a nice ass hoe was laying back there. Got a little scrap pile. I just need to go back through the back bed of that rig and get all the metal out of it. Might have a big enough pile to go haul to the junkyard and get a 12-pack of beer and some gas to go play with. Alright, so it's the next day here. I ended up calling it quits yesterday about 4:30 because it gets dark at like 5. And this thing's got pretty shitty headlights on it, so I don't feel like driving it in the dark with not being able to see very good. I ended up going and sitting around the fire last night and having a few beers. Went and had a little wild streak in the old 4-door. But got a temp gauge here. I robbed out on buddy's truck. Hopefully it works still. So I'm about to string it through there, get it hooked up, and then I got to get all this mess out of here. Then we're gonna try to cruise to the store, put some gas in this thing, and maybe spin the tires a few times. Wouldn't know. This one's like rounded off. Draw that up a little bit. Check all my fluids. Get everything out of the inside. Damn, I guess I could probably throw this crap away too. Get all the weight we can out of here. Got a whole harmonic balancer laying right there. Crescent wrench. You find breather and stuff, something to cover them valve covers with too. I need to do a lot of stuff to this truck, and hopefully soon we can do a little bit to it. Got our gauge in there. It's just sitting pretty much where the other one was. That'll be temporary for a while, but it's going to show me the temperature of the motor, and that's all I need to know. This is day 3 of me trying to get this thing drove to the store just to put some gas in it and spin the tires a little bit. But had something come up yesterday, so I didn't make it. Just got the gauge put in there. But just aired up this tire again. I gotta clean the bed out once again. That stuff that was up here in the front, it's just trash. I'm gonna throw it all out real quick. Still got a camshaft laying in here, a little bit of junk, but it's clean enough. Go ahead and tied this fuel line up right here too. That way it wouldn't be laying so close to that header. Just not quite long enough to reach to the mount. I don't feel like remounting the thing, so zip ties for now. Our gauge is working though, so that's good. None of these seem real loose. I'll have to roll it over, check them all. It seems like it's mainly on that side anyhow. Yeah, that one right there, number 7, is a little loose. Be number 7 on the intake. The other one's a little loose too. Sounded like it was on this side, but I figured I'd go ahead and check the other side too. Now, need to roll it over a couple of times and Go through them all. Went over them all a few times. Had to tighten up, I think 3 of them. Shouldn't sound so chattery now. Roller rockers, they seem to make a little racket anyhow, but I knew it was a little louder than usual. Let me throw these valve covers back on, and then hopefully we can go. Very far, but we just gonna cruise, take it easy until we get there and get some gas, and then on the way back we'll play around a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that popping. I think I might have got one of them valves a little bit too tight. Just gonna ease on to the store. It ain't very far down the road here, it's just a couple miles. Staying nice and cool though. It warmed up to about 140 degrees, and then once I started going down the road, it didn't take long to cool back off. Trying to take it easy. The store is right there, we ain't far. Luckily, I brought my tools with me, so I got everything we need right here. All right, about to try to get this knocked out, and then maybe we can go play. Put it all back together. That one on the very back, on number 7, was a little too tight. It wasn't much at all, but it don't take much. I started it up. It seems to run fine. We won't really know until we ease down the road and got a load on it. All right, so I made it from over there to right here, and I realized it was only running on 7 cylinders now, and considering I can grab a hold of this header tube right here and all the other ones I can't, number 8 ain't firing. So I'm gonna dig around the truck, see if I can find us a plug to swap it out with, and then if not, we're just gonna ease on to the house, throw another plug in it, and then try to do some damn burnouts, because after all this, I'm doing a burnout, dadgummit. Alright, no luck on finding the spark plug. Ain't got no plug socket anyhow, so I'm gonna ease to the house, and then I'll find one. Made it back. Oh, I'll try the plug. I don't know if it's any good or not. Swap them out real quick and go find out. Alright. See how that sounds now. Alright, got the plug swapped out. I think she's good to go now. It's almost dark, so we ain't gonna go far. We're just gonna cruise down the road and back, make sure everything's good. Yeah, I think she's back to where she was now. Right as it was going to shift in the third or fourth, started slipping a little bit. So I think we might be a little low on tranny fluid. I hope that's all it is. Anybody wondering what the temp is after doing burnouts and stuff, that's it. It's done went up a little bit, obviously, because I cut it off. It was running around 160.